I recently moved to live with Kelly in Braintree, Essex. This means that there will be very little Scandinavian riding on this channel in the near future. On the plus side, I now have the whole of Britain to explore, and I will start with my new home county, Essex. There are so many interesting and fascinating places around here, and so many wonderfully narrow and curvy countryside roads. I will later on expand my area of exploration, but for now I will concentrate on Fascinating Essex. Welcome to episode 1. In each episode I will have one main target, but also stop along the way. Sometimes planned and sometimes improvised. In this episode my main target is to visit Harwich Redoubt Fort, and my first stop along the way is Borking windmill. Alright, I'm literally a couple of minutes away from home, but I've heard about this windmill and I just wanted to have a look. Because it's quite cool. Sometimes it's open for visitors, so you can go inside. Not today, but have a look around at least. Just have a quickly. So this is Borking windmill, and just down on the other side here, there are fields down here where we used to walk the dogs sometimes. It's a pretty cool little place. Right, this is just a little detour quickly. It's pretty neat. So we'll carry on. They just cut the grass here. It smells amazing. Very cool. Alright, let's carry on. After my quick stop at the windmill, I was back on the road heading east. I soon found myself on meandering country lanes with the early summer sun bucketing down. It was such a joyful difference to the trips in snow and rain I had recently made to France and Sweden. I normally build my routes in my route app. And when doing so for this trip, I realized that I have no idea which roads to choose. I just went for the small roads and sometimes for the even smaller roads that you really have to zoom in on the map to even see. It makes for an interesting MO, and I guess I will just have to learn to understand the UK maps and what I can expect from different roads. So far, I have not been disappointed. You can find a link to this particular route in the description below. I just stopped here because of this sign, really. Because I thought it was pretty and I thought I'd take some pictures, so I did. And then I thought this is a nice place to have my breakfast. So I'm going to make a cup of coffee and have my chocolate muffins that I bought in Borking in the little supermarket. So yeah, breakfast time. Morning. Hello. Right, so I'd say we have had our breakfast. Breakfast is like 10 o'clock. It's after 10, I think it's almost 11. Anyway, so we're gonna carry on. Just pack everything up here and then we move. I bet that some of you, especially if you live in Britain, think there is nothing special about these roads, this landscape and these houses. But to me, being fairly new here, this is spectacularly beautiful. The same way that I think there is nothing special about the Swedish countryside, while many visitors stand in awe. Funny that, how you get blind to all the beauty that surrounds you every day. And a bit sad, I suppose. So we have arrived here at the Harwich Redoubt Fort, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fly my drone here, which is really annoying because I charged everything yesterday and now the remote control is flat. So we'll see. I've put it on my USB charger here on the in the bag for now. We'll see if we can fly it a little bit later on, but for now let's go inside and have a look. I have to say that the people working here are really nice. There's a couple of ladies sitting over there and showing me where to go and all that. Really helpful, really nice people. I think I might give them a sticker for the channel, see if they want to have a look at this video later. Right, so here we are. Circular fort. It was built in 1808 and it fell into disrepair, but it has been restored by the Harwich Society, I think it is. And it was originally built to fend off the Napoleon troops, French, and then it just was disused, and it fell into disrepair, and then it was tell you what, I'll film a little bit, I put some nice music on, and I do a brilliant voiceover. There are 10 guns on the battlements and 18 casements below. The fort would house up to 300 troops in siege conditions, with sufficient food and stores to endure a lengthy siege. The fort was restored by Harwich Society as a voluntary project, and part of the fort is now used as a military museum. Battle reenactments and other events are held during the summertime. So, did you like that voiceover? I hope you did. We're now going downstairs. Next part. Ooh. This is cool. I want to take a picture of this plan. Harwich Redoubt Fort, 60 meters in diameter, was built inside a natural hill. This means that only a very small portion of the fort was presented as a target. Any cannonball aimed too low harmlessly dug into the surrounding slopes. The building was completed in 3 years, which was an extremely quick time, remembering that everything had to be done by hand. So she said there are 14 rooms. This is formerly soldiers' room. Wow. Oh yeah! I heard about this. Organ. They found this organ, pipe organ, in this facility, and they just didn't know what to do with it. So they just put it in here and made it like a little chapel in here. It's a pretty cool place, this. Next room is Garland. Could it be Judy Garland? So she said that it was a slideshow, and it is. Tap the grey button one time only. Nothing happened. Use your elbow. Press the button.
Welcome to the
automatic.
A circular fort built to protect Harwich Harbour against a possible Napoleonic invasion, and now being restored by the Harwich Society. It would have been possible for the whole of the British Navy to seek shelter in Harwich Harbour.
That was that. Brilliant. Right, let's carry on, see what more this place has to offer. Ooh, you can go out in the moat. This is very cool. So all this was like a jungle when they came here in, I think it was 65. I write here, if I'm wrong, I write here which year it was. And it was like a jungle. They had to just get all the trees and bushes and all that out, burn it, and then just let the grass come back, and now it's really beautiful. It's interesting how something that is built for war can be this beautiful. Time, I suppose, changes everything. Very cool old workshop stuff. So this used to be the cells, and they're still locked. Hello. He's been here for a while. Oh, you can imagine how this tickles my little fetish. Woohoo! I used to build those. I used to build models like this. I have half a dozen still, maybe. I gave most of them away actually. But yeah, I built those and it's really, really nice, really fun. Oh, there's a proper one. I never built anything this big. Wow, cool. Very cool. Oh, more here. I like this room. Very cool. Oh, V1 flying bomb, and yeah, a V2. You know, the V1, V2, the doomsday weapon, built mainly in the laboratories in Peenemünde. It's the only weapon that I'm aware of that actually killed more people in production line than in action. So it killed more people trying to build it than it actually killed people when it was used on the enemy. So this is how the soldiers were living then, I suppose. Do you really think they had these wide beds?
Morning. Not so much like cheek. I reckon I've seen my face before.
Just been sent here.
Where are they from now?
Just up from Tilbury Fort.
Give them some privacy. So that concludes one lap down here. And now we're gonna find the way out, but first I'm gonna go in here. I thoroughly enjoyed my visit, but now I had seen it, and I needed to start my way back home to Braintree. Not that I was under any time pressure, but I wanted to get back in a fairly decent hour. For the way back, I had plotted a route passing Colchester on the north side via Manningtree, Great Hawksley and Wakes Cove. I was now riding west on the south side of River Stour. This is unbelievable. I just came on the road down here and I saw this. I think this guy is selling Volkswagens, vans and everything. I used to have one like this many moons ago. And he's got plenty. This might be good because Kelly and I, we have been thinking about getting a camper van. And this might be the place to get one. This is really cool. Look at this! Everywhere. Alright, I need to see if I can find an owner of this place or a phone number or something. Ah, there is a board. VW Bully something. Ta-da! Right, anyway, gonna carry on. I'm just gonna find a phone number or something. Here is a phone number. Right, I'm taking a picture of that and then we carry on. Cool up. So I just saw this church tower from the road down here, so I took a little detour. Anyone who knows me, have seen any of my videos before, knows that I am not a big fan of organized religion, or any religion in fact. But there's one thing that churches are really good with. They often have outdoor sitting areas. So I'm going to see if I can find a bench or something and just have a little bit. I have juice, my orange juice and my chocolate muffins and a little rest. We have not far, it's not far back now to Braintree and the base camp. Just wanted to have a little bit of a leg stretcher. So yeah, come with me. It's quite a cool little place here. I'm thinking this is the vicarage. Really cool with this flintstone facade. This is nice building. It's also very overgrown and almost looks like it's abandoned. It's not, because it said out there that they have a church service on this Sunday. But look at this. It's quite pretty here. I could have taken Betty all the way in here and taken a picture, but I don't want to, you know, make people angry. This is nice though. I'll sit here. I was now on my last leg back to Braintree, and I took some time to reflect on my experiences of the day. I had seen the Borking windmill, a monument to past times' hard work and yet beautiful in its simplicity and functionality. I had seen the Redoubt Fort in Harwich, built for war and still a thing of beauty in its architecture and efficiency. I had happened upon an old church representing the power the state had over everyday people, however, breathtaking in its weathered and almost derelict appearance. Time has a way to change perspective, I suppose.
Outside a bar.
I hope you liked this episode, and if you didn't, please share it with someone who might. But if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell symbol for notifications. If you want to become a part of the Around on a Bike community, get early access to my videos, your name in the end credit, a bunch of my stickers and other perks. Join the channel or become a Patreon. Links in the description below.
I can hear